The primary difference is that these are working professionals with at least 10 years of work experience.
The practitioner scholars in the D.B.A. program really get some credit for what they're doing in their workplace and their ability to identify problems in that way.
I think of it as, what are their goals long term? What do they want to do with this degree? Are they just curious about how the world works at a fundamental level? Or are they wanting to transform insight from research and the real key takeaways of what we have learned into action and insight in practice?
Really, the D.B.A. problems that are being solved are applied problems. They're things that are real-world problems that, you're going to answer a question in a different way because you've been able to look through this theoretical lens.
A D.B.A. student still has a terminal degree, but usually they're focused in a very specific area of something that interests them, where they want to know all the formal knowledge about it. At the time you graduate, you know more about this specific topic in this area than anyone else in the U.S. and maybe the world.
The D.B.A. candidates are learning to be scholars. They are already professionals.
So it's actually great to have this connection to industry. People are coming in and saying, hey, I don't know how to solve this problem.
When you take that knowledge and apply it to your specific area, that's where your expertise comes in.
I think that if you're focused at the intersect of theory and practice, you are going to become someone who's very good at translating insights from research into evidence-based decision-making that can actually inform what it is and how we do it. And when we go all in on making a new change at our company, are we making the right decision?
And then the exciting part, at least from my perspective, is we can take what we learn from the practitioner scholars and bring it into our classrooms. When you think about when D.B.A. practitioner scholars are joining us, oftentimes they have a lot of questions. Why am I doing things the way that I'm doing this? How do I compare to the other people who are in my cohort? Am I ready to do this? Is this the right thing for me to do? And why is it being approached the way that it's being approached?
When you get out and become a practitioner, you tend to focus in a specific area and use specific tools. What the D.B.A. can do is to walk you through the scientific method again, but as an adult, you appreciate it and you understand what the math, interviewing, proper writing, things like that can do and how powerful it is.
They don't initially come in with a desire to publish, but once they've gone through the 3 years, they do see that there is a benefit to publishing, whether it be in academic journals or whether it's in industry-specific journals or even blogs.
And if the goal is to solve the problem or come closer to solving the problem, you see that change from why am I doing this to I'm going to trust this process and trust myself.
The D.B.A. program is definitely transformative. It will not take 3 years to notice that difference. I think top 6 months to start seeing how people are refining their understanding and improving their ability to break down this big open question that's in their head into these bite-sized chunks that they can tear off and really sink their teeth into and get to those juicy answers.
The University of Rhode Island is a special place, and it's a place where you have a lot of people who are doing top research and some top thinkers, but it's also a place that encourages interdisciplinary work.
The very first day of the first residency, they meet with their mentor and begin working.
We're an R1 school and we offer a hybrid, so you get to meet your professors 6, 8, 9, 10 times live when you come on campus. Whereas most R1 schools, everything is online. Nothing beats face-to-face once in a while.
I think we really have a Goldilocks program here. I just left one of our seminar rooms and we had a room full of faculty and students all collaborating together to advance people's work.
You can still get your doctoral degree and you can still teach in academia, but you can also learn to be a scholar on top of being a practitioner.